But there were a couple of times the overnight crew caught him in a catnap around 2 a.m. But as News Channel 4's Lance West tells us, from the time he was a child, Bobby was going nonstop.
From the very beginning, Bob Berry Jr. was a firecracker, a diaper-clad bundle of energy, always trying to keep up with the older neighborhood children.
When Danny slid out that window, Bobby Jr. just lit up. I mean, he was jumping up and down. That diaper came off, and I never seen nothing like it in my life. And I go up and knock on their mama's door and I say, do these look familiar?
His exuberance continued into the high school years. Bobby was adored by classmates and teachers alike.
But Bobby was a special guy. He was always very optimistic, very positive. He had a very good self-esteem, and he really enjoyed basketball.
Junior loved to shoot those three-pointers. Bobby worked hard to make the starting lineup his senior year, only to voluntarily give up his spot to a younger player who he felt had more talent.
Everybody had a better time because of him.
BBJ went on to the University of Oklahoma, and while studying broadcasting, he learned the ropes from the best in the business, Bob Sr. Bobby became a familiar face around the OU football program.
What a great guy. Not just me, hundreds of people that came in contact with him. You knew he was a genuine person. So he always used to gig me about my afro.
You know, Bobby had a pretty big afro back in the day.
Well, kind of, yeah. He had the white man afro, yes, right. Yeah, he had a lot of hair too. I remember that.
Well, this is Bob Berry Jr. I want to introduce him tonight formally because he makes his debut tomorrow morning on the AM show with Butch and Ben McCain.
Bobby began his career at News Channel 4 in 1982. If there had been an award for most liked coworker, he would have been crowned the K4 King.
I'd, be typing away on my computer, and I feel this little pinch on my shoulder. He'd be like, "Hey girl, how's it going?" He'd stop and chat with me for a little bit. So it's going to be really weird, being at work and not seeing him. And
he had a servant's heart in so many ways. And as talented as he was never acted like, hey, I'm Bob Berry. There was no Bob Berry. He was just Bobby. Great guy.
You know what they didn't do?
What?
They didn't guard Linda.
Oh.
Bobby made sportscasting look effortless. He had a unique ability to make sports interesting and fun, even for the non-sports fan.
I'm more than a little nervous, but I have.
And nobody worked longer and harder than BBJ.
But I would regularly see him when I came into work at 4 in the morning. He would still be here, sitting at his desk, doing the schedule for his department, researching a sports story. I think folks have no idea how hard he worked.
Bob Berry Jr. set the standard. He was love and kindness personified, a compass for all of us to follow.
I can't express how sorry I am. As painful as it is for us, I know it's so much worse for his family. And I know he loved them. He was all about family. And I guess I just want them to know our prayers and thoughts will be with them, not only in the coming weeks, but forever. We loved him.
Well said, Brian.
Amen to that, Brian Brinkley.